What's up, guys? So I actually just finished my PT test, Air Force PT test, and I got a 94.2. They take your height, they get your weight, and then you do push-ups, sit-ups, and a run. This video is actually going to be about how you can prepare for it. So I'll get back to you guys. Peace. Oh, and like, comment, and subscribe if you already aren't, and I appreciate that. So after the PT test, celebratory Starbucks, guys, I got myself the turkey, reduced fat turkey bacon. I also got a treat, lemon pound cake or lemon loaf, whatever they call it, and I love it. And then of course, and a chai tea latte, lightly sweetened, non-fat milk, because you know, still watching myself. But yeah, I'm Karen. Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Welcome to the video. If you're already in the Air Force or thinking of joining, this will be a good video for you to kind of get the idea of a PT test for the Air Force. Stay tuned! So let me just break it down to you first. The total points you can get for a PT test is 100 points. And within those 100 points, there are 3 components. Cardiorespiratory endurance, which is your run. Body composition, which is your abdominal circumference or your waistline measurement. And then you also have the muscle fitness, which is broken down into 2 groups. Your push-ups and your sit-ups. So your run, you can get a total of 60 points. Your waist measurement, you can get a total of 20. For your push-ups and your sit-ups, 10 each. So in total, you can get 100. So in order to pass, you need a minimum of 75, but I would always try to get like 90. Because if you get under 90, you have to take your PT test every 6 months. And if you get 90 or more, then you have to take it only once a year. First, we're gonna go with body composition. This is what they do like first most of the time. They take our waist measurements, so they'll go around you with the measuring tape, measure you 3 or 4 times, and if it stays the same, then you're good. If not, then they're gonna measure you again until it's like consistent. And prepping for that, honestly, it's just pretty much watching yourself. So like if you notice you're getting too big, then I would say make sure you're cutting down. Some people gain weight easily. If you know you do, then watch what you eat throughout the year, or watch what you eat right before a PT test, all that stuff. It's all about what you put in your body, guys. And then it's push-ups. Let's talk about form for the push-ups, okay? Because if you do bad form, they're not gonna count it. So form is important. So for push-up form, when you're starting position, your body's gonna be off the ground, hands and feet on the ground only. Your body's going to be flat back. Your butt is not going to be too high. It is not going to dip down. It's gonna be as straight as it can with the rest of your body. And your feet will be shoulder width apart, no wider than shoulder width apart. And your hands will be shoulder width apart, maybe a little wider, depending on how it feels to me for you, like what's comfortable for you. For your down position, it's gonna be the exact same form, but your arms are gonna go down to a 90-degree angle. If it's more than a 90-degree angle, they're not gonna count that rep. So make sure you're going down all the way, and then make sure you go up all the way as well. 1 rep is going to be down and then up, just so you know. And prepping for push-ups, the easiest way that I can tell you, this is like how I prepped it before BMT, before basic training. I actually like timed myself doing push-ups every day, every other day. I would look at where I'm at and then be like, okay. And once you're doing it every day, you're gonna be able to do it more and more. So if you need help with your push-ups, just comment down below and I will help you, or maybe I'll make a video about like learning how to do a push-up. I don't know, just let me know. That's the easiest way to prep for it. You don't need anything, you can do it at home. But if you do go to the gym and you're like, well, what are some exercises to work out or to do in the gym? I'm just gonna give you guys a couple. So bench presses, they target the main muscle group that actually works on your push-ups, so which is your chest, and you can either do dumbbell or barbell. I do either or. And then for the other muscle that you really work out when you do push-ups, your triceps, I suggest tricep pull downs or tricep extensions. You can do it with pulleys, you can do it with barbells. There's so many variations, guys. If you guys want me to go more in depth, let me know. But that's just like a couple. I'm just letting you know like a couple things that you can do. And one of the things that I love to do though, especially when I'm prepping for my PT test, I love to do like bench presses and then I'll go straight into push-ups. Superset it. It makes it a lot easier because your body's already exhausted. So it's like if you can do push-ups when you're exhausted, you can definitely do it when you're like fresh. So it's just a lot easier. But for your push-ups, I do suggest, if you're new to it or if you don't know if you're doing it right, I suggest you do take a video of yourself or you have someone watch you and kind of let you know like, hey, this is what's going on and you need to fix this and this. I used to have someone watching me, letting me know if I was doing it right or wrong in karate, so that's how I learned. And then after your push-ups, they make you do sit-ups. Okay, with sit-ups, so the form for sit-ups is your starting position, your back will be flat on the floor, your arms will be crossed on your chest or your shoulders, and you're not grabbing your shirt. If you're grabbing your shirt, it won't count as a rep, or if it's like, if your hands get off your shoulders or your chest, it's not going to count as a rep as well. So make sure your hands are like, stay there. And then you'll also have your feet 45 degrees at least. And yeah, that's your starting position. And then when you go up, your up position, you will have to make sure your elbows touch between your mid thigh and your knee, and that will count as a rep. Your hands need to make sure you keep it on your chest and your shoulders, not off your body. If it's off your body, the rep doesn't count. So make sure that stays on your body, guys. And for sit-ups, prepping, it's really like push-ups. Like the easiest way is like doing your push-ups all the time. Just do your sit-ups. Time yourself in your sit-ups. Take a video, make someone watch you to make sure you're doing the correct form. That's the easiest way. It's the no equipment way. And then you have, if you're in the gym and you want to do like things other than sit-ups all the time, one of my favorites are cable crunches, which pretty much have the rope and you kneeling on the floor and you do a crunch. And it's with weights and it's a lot heavier and it feels so good. Or another way is planks, which is a very easy, no equipment thing to time yourself, go for as long as you can. And whenever you're doing either of those, then I would say do some crunches or do some sit-ups in between those as well. Superset it. I love to superset. If you can do it exhausted, you can do it when you're not. So, and then lastly, last but not least, you usually do your run last. And personally, it's the hardest part for me. It's the hardest part for most people. And the best way to prep for this is run. But I would suggest mixing it up. So endurance running or long distance running, and then sprints as well. Just run around your neighborhood, run around the track. Make sure you get an idea of how long you're running. So I would say run for 2 miles because the test is 1.5 miles. And if you can run 2 miles, then 1.5 shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. So I would say run 2 miles for your endurance. Time yourself every now and then for your 1.5. Yeah, that's it for running. Hopefully that kind of gives you guys an idea of what the PT test is and how to kind of prepare for it. And honestly, for me, if you want the easiest way, I would just say do your push-ups, your sit-ups, and run 3 to 5 times a week. Time yourself. Take a video of yourself. Make sure you're doing the correct form. And yeah, you don't even need to be at the gym. You don't need the equipment. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. You guys have anything to say, anything to comment on, let me know. Like the video, subscribe if you aren't, and yeah. Good luck on your PT test. If you're taking it soon, let me know, and I'll see you guys again soon. Peace, 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 peace.
What? I know. Great shots, you feel me? Hair on fleek.
Ew.
Hey.
That's about to be my outro.
Hair on fleek. You feel me? Kick cam.
Oh, jeez.